All right, everyone. Today's our post-Elite Academy Zoom, Team Zoom for Team Synergy, and I'm going to go over several things that happened at the Charleston Elite Academy, and in no particular order. Okay, so one of the things that we talked about was simply that we have this amazing tool, okay, and I know you all know about the LifeVantage app, but Ryan Goodwin, who is our Chief Marketing Officer, shared with us some statistics of what they found of the people, looking at the people who are prolific app users, those who are occasional app users, and those who are non-app users. And they basically broke it down to those that had never downloaded or opened the app. Those are non-app users, and those that had opened the app, registered and downloaded the app, and at least used it once. Those were regular app users. And then those who used the app more than once, those were considered prolific app users. Okay, that's not that prolific, using it more than once, but Ryan shared with us these statistics, and I wanted to share them with you because I think that if you look at these statistics and really think about it, it may impact you, or it may impress upon you that using the app could impact your business in a big way. So for everyone who was not an app user, there's 17,000. I think this was in the United States, because the app was only available from the beginning in the US. So of those accounts in the United States that were non-app users, they, between September and January, on average, enrolled or opened up 3 new accounts, had 3 enrollments, whether they were customers or distributors. Those who had at least downloaded the app and used the app once had enrolled 6 accounts. Those who have used the app more than once are considered prolific app users, enrolled 12 accounts. So opened up 12 new accounts. So that's a 400% increase in new account enrollments by quote unquote prolific app users versus non-app users. That's really big. Okay, so distributors, what Ryan Goodwin is hoping to do with the app is make it as easy to work with LifeVantage as it is to drive for Uber or take an Uber ride. And what he's trying to do is realize that, up until now, to grow your to grow a network marketing business really required you to be an exceptional person, to be, part of the 10% or the 5% or the 2% or the 1%. Those people who are going to actually take action and do. But with an app like Uber, the masses can use it. It's fairly simple. You open it up, it tells you what to do. You can't mess up. So let's see, take away the end. Okay. So what the app is aiming to do with LifeVantage is to make it so simple. You open the app, you register for the app, you download the app, you open the app, and it tells you what to do. So you're basically the 97% or the 95% or whatever it is, the bulk of the world can follow those instructions and actually make progress with your LifeVantage business. So the industry-wide statistic was very interesting to me, that the percentage of distributors who enroll and do absolutely nothing is 85%. Crazy. Only 15% of distributors who enroll in our business do anything. This app is going to change that. So I want all of you, if you're taking away one thing from the tech portion of our Elite Academy, is download and use the app. And I know it's going to be frustrating because it's not complete. It's a little bit glitchy, but know that everybody who uses the app is contributing to the app's artificial intelligence, and it's just going to get better and better and better. All right, so we had a LV Doc meeting where we talked about the new product line, and that is a 3-part system, including a new and improved fat burn, a new and improved physique protein, and an all-new prebio. I love the prebio. If you haven't tried it, you really, really need to. What's exciting about it is the 4 prebiotics in it are 3+ grams of fiber that feed the good bacteria in your gut. So your probiotics are considered like, you know, the seeds in a garden. You plant the seeds, but the prebiotics in our prebiotic are like the fertilizer and the water. They actually cause the garden to have the nutrients it needs to grow, and then those probiotics can overtake the garden, similar to how if you have a very, very viable you know, flower garden or vegetable garden, it's going to overrun the weeds. Okay, so there's always going to be weeds, and you need to crowd them out with the good bacteria. So that's what the combination of the prebiotics and the probiotic do. The really unique thing about our prebiotic is that it contains 3 specific amino acids and stevia that stimulate the L cells in the gut that target the taste receptors so that you feel satisfied. So sip it 30 minutes before your largest meal of the day, and you're not going to want to eat as much, which will translate into a slimmer, a trimmer, you know, leaner, meaner you. Okay, so that is a very exciting product. The new and improved fat burn has more sinatrol, and that is the unique ingredient that has been shown to have almost 300% more burning of visceral fat, gut fat, that harmful that harmful abdominal fat that is metabolically active, and also increases your free fatty acid burning by up to 900+%. So you're going to burn more belly fat, you're going to burn more visceral fat, and it's actually prolonged. It's proven to be a prolonged fat burning effect. So the new fat burn is really going to ramp up your fat burning for your physique transformation. So the third part of the new and improved physique system is our protein. A lot of people, I love the old protein. I love the vanilla flavor. I love that it tasted like kind of like a McDonald's vanilla milkshake, but many people thought it was too sweet. In fact, I had to cut the sweetness by putting in cocoa and or greens, which are bitter, right? And that bitter in the physique actually cut down on the sweetness. It was a little too sweet if I drank it by itself, but the new protein actually has more protein. It's 18 grams of protein. Whey, they took out the casein, so we don't have to worry about the allergens that casein can promote, or the allergies that the casein could aggravate. And it also gives you more protein, and it's less sweet. It actually tastes awesome without the added, for me, without the added cocoa or without the added greens. So those are some exciting things. With the physique line, there is going to be a physique transformation contest that starts March 1st, which we're going to start promoting wildly for, where there's going to be $5,000 prizes for the top male and top female winners. There's more details about that on your, if you go to your replicated Life Standard site /products/physique system, you'll see the transformation contest, and you'll see the prizes and the rules and regulations. It starts March 1st. They're going to take the top, I think it's 3 or maybe 5 people, fly everybody out to Kansas City, and we won't know who wins until, you know, until they're on stage. So everyone's going to get a free trip. Everyone who's in the top, I think it's 3 or 5. I don't know if it's 3 or 5, but the top ones are going to all go out there free on the company, and only one of them is going to win. All right, so that's the new physique line, the new products. Again, we're discontinuing the curve. We're discontinuing the beauty. I have a little bit left of the beauty, and I'm going to give that out as prizes this week. And if you need any more, you need to order it now, because it's going to be done. Once it's done, it's done. The collagen and the beauty is awesome for your skin and for your joints. The curve is a wonderful source of cocoa and garcinia, which helps to burn fat, suppress appetite, and increase insulin regularity, blood sugar stabilization, and insulin sensitivity. Okay, moving along. One of the biggest things that this Elite Academy was all about was the new direction, which is to promote influencers. And influencers are what drives companies. Every single company has multiple growth periods that level off and then maybe even decline a little bit and then go up a little bit. each time, or grow up a lot and then level off, go down, go up a lot. Each time that leveling off and going down is because of the pace of the rise of the influencers, okay? And what Uber did was uncouple those influencers, those people that could actually make a big difference from the success of the company, because the technology allowed anybody to get an Uber, anybody get a ride, you know. So if you can, you know, kind of hack that connection between the influencer and the growth of the company, that's why Uber just went like crazy. And that's what's going to happen with LifeVantage when we start adopting this app and it's working. But currently, most network marketing companies rise and level off and decline and then rise again based on the number of influencers. And what defines an influencer? In LifeVantage, there are specific things. In general, an influencer is someone who is independent, who is a problem solver, who is consistent, who creates action, who has big vision. Now, all right, that tells that every single person who's an elite distributor in LifeVantage has those qualities. The thing that will make a difference as to whether you get to elite or not is the sixth thing, which is, are you hungry? Hunger is the key. You have to be hungry. And specifically in LifeVantage, what does this look like? Well, it looks like someone who is enrolling monthly. Every single month you're enrolling either customers or distributors or both, who is never losing track of that new person mentality. In other words, I still behave today as if I just enrolled. I'm telling everybody about this. I'm you know, leaving no stone unturned. I'm following up. Like, you know, I am like a bulldog. You know, I want everyone in the world to be biohacked and an optimal version of themselves. So I do have a new person mentality, and those, I promise you, every single elite in this company has a new person mentality, and every single person that is climbing from Pro 4 to Pro 5 to Pro 6 to elite has a new person mentality. The other thing it looks like is as building new Pro 3s. Okay, so Pro 3 is the foundational rank in this company, and so you are adding Pro 3s to your organization. If you just started, you're getting to Pro 3. That's what that means. You are a creator and follower of systems. So in Team Synergy, what does that look like? It looks like the ATM system. It looks like the 1, 2, 3, you know, add, tag, and message. Now it's invite, you know, remind that they need to check their notifications, accept, and, you know, then tag and then message. Is a little bit more complicated now that Facebook's kind of done its thing, but it's essentially the ATM system. It's the, you know, using the tools, the little yellow pill channel, the Team Synergy channel on YouTube. It's using the LFN Team Synergy group. Those are the systems that we follow. It's also looking like continuously rank advancing. And it doesn't have to be a rank a month. It could be, you know, get to Pro 1, a few months later get to Pro 2, several months later get to Pro 3, several months later get to Pro 4, you know, and it could be 1 month between rank advancements. It could be 3 years between rank advancements, but the key is to increase your PV every month and increase your GV every month. Qualifying for incentive trips, that's what an influencer does, because LifeVantage makes these incentive trips so congruent with building your business. If you are doing the do and you're doing what it takes to build your business, you're probably going to qualify for an incentive trip and attending every event. And more than likely, if you're doing all that, you're going to be an elite sooner rather than later. So that's what it looks like to be an influencer in LifeVantage. Again, you have to be independent, or problem solver, consistent, creating action, and have a big vision, and be hungry. All of that applies. All right, so if you're in a LifeVantage distributor life cycle, you should always stay a producer. There's 4 cycles. There's producer, there's manager, there's overseer, and there's that horrible, dreaded galactic overlord. If you're ever in that last 3 categories, get your tail back to producer if you want to grow, because you have to always stay as a producer. You always have to be hungry, be enrolling, be doing what your entire team is doing if you want to see growth. Okay, so let's see, I'm going to go back to, I wanted to potentially share some slides with you, but I did not have a chance to get them uploaded to the what you call it, slideshow thing. So I did want to talk about real quick. We had some amazing breakout sessions. We had a social media panel that was hosted by Marilee Marisech, Shauna Mucklow, Kim Kabensky, and they did an amazing job as a panel. And then they were followed up by Rachel Jackson. And she really stressed the importance of doing Facebook Lives. And I totally agree. And I'm not the absolute best at doing so, but I want to tell you that I plan to get better and better at this, and I want you to grow with me. So she actually showed us some simple things that we could do Facebook Lives about. Okay, your story, why you picked your team, why you picked your company, why you're excited about your products, the benefits of just having a side business in general, how you can manage your time to be a full-time mom, a full-time employee, and a full-time business owner. Maybe demonstrate some of the benefits of the product, or the benefits of the product, even better. You know, how to connect with people on Facebook. You could talk to people about a time when you fail. You could say maybe some tips for goal setting, or you know, just girl talk. If you're like one of those, you know, one of the millennial types, especially, you know, even older, even us, you know, 50-year-olds or baby boomers can do girl talk. Your current favorite books. You can talk about when you were vulnerable, the biggest lesson you've learned, a story about a customer, your company's story. There are endless subjects for doing a Facebook Live. And when you go live, you will get customers, guaranteed. The thing is, you have to, okay, so whenever, one of the tips that was shared is whenever somebody comments on one of the posts that you do, Christian, you respond, you reply to them. That will increase the engagement on that post, but you also message them, because that's where the income is. Basically, Messenger makes money, they say. If you connect with somebody on Facebook Messenger, you're forming a personal relationship. You're actually addressing their need, and you're creating that one-on-one conversation that will lead to, you know, you actually serving a person and solving their problem and addressing their need. So if you're going to attract people to you, you need to remember to post curiosity posts. Do not, remember this, do not put LifeVantage Distributor as your about, or your, you know, your, what you do on LifeVantage on your about section on Facebook. Do not mention the product on any of your posts. And it's not to obscure or obfuscate anything. It's just that we are trying to help people, and in order to help people, we have to have people talk to us about what their needs are so that we can address their needs. And if we have our company name and our product name on our website, on our Facebook page, they're never going to ask us. They're never going to talk to us. We're never going to get a chance to help them. It's just human nature. I have no idea why this is. It's just something about a sales filter. And product name, company name will stop all conversation, and conversations make money. Conversations solve problems. Conversations make connections. We're all about connecting, helping people, serving people, solving problems. And of course, we're in business, and what our business is about is to make money. So do not put LifeVantage, do not put the product name or the company name on your about. Use the groups that we have. You know, use the tools that we have. If you're talking to people and they're interested and they're leaning forward, you know, get them, you know, say, I can add you to an educational group that's run by physicians, and you can ask questions, you know, look around and learn at your own pace. Okay, and then invite them to the group and send them a message, say, I invited you, please check your notifications for the invitation, accept it, and then you'll be in the group. Remember that we can no longer add people to a group. We have to invite them and then message them and let them know to look for the invitation. And then when they accept the invitation, then they'll be in the group, pending admin approval, of course. So daily method of operation was stressed in the social media panel. Offline, of course, we're following up with people. We're doing our own personal development, at least 15 minutes a day. We're learning about the industry. And of course, online, We're checking our Facebook groups for, you know, notifications and membership requests and comments, and we're replying. We're sending friend requests to our people, at least 3 a day, okay, if you're wanting to grow your network. We're wishing all of our friends a happy birthday, not on their wall, through Messenger. Messenger makes money. Messenger forms connections. Messenger creates conversations. So do use Messenger. That was stressed over and over at this event. Start conversations with 2 people a day. We're going to have a new kind of a challenge or a blitz coming up in our groups, LFE and Team Synergy, where we're talking about starting conversations with people, and stay tuned for all that. But you, at minimum, you want to start a new conversation with 2 new people a day. Now, if you are posting on your wall, which you should be, do a maximum of 2 posts a day. If you're posting 5 posts a week, it's not enough. But if you're posting 1 to 2 times a day, that's about right. But only 1 to 2 posts a week should be a specific call to action about your products. The rest should be, you know, of course, your family, where you're traveling, what you're excited about, what made you laugh, what you learned, what inspired you, those kind of things. All right, what else do we have to cover? Get to Kansas City. Kansas City is $99 just for a few more days. On the 16th, after the 16th, it goes up to $149. In Kansas City, it's our 10-year anniversary of being a network marketing company. So LifeVantage was formulated around 2003. The ABC Primetime aired in 2005, and it was sold retail until 2009 when it became a network marketing company. Now it's 2019. It's the 10-year anniversary. Everybody who goes to Kansas City will have a ticket to our big blowout 10-year anniversary party. You do not want to miss this. So get your tickets. I actually got a really good deal on Southwest Airlines, a nonstop flight returning. It's like $315 to Kansas City. Super deal. I'm staying at the Marriott. Please book your hotels at the Marriott if you want to be with most of Team Synergy. Get there and get your team there. Get your own room, because you're going to have a whole bunch of team members that are joining you between now and then. So you want to have 3 spots in your room for your new teammates, okay? Let's see. If you have any before and after pictures, or teammates with before and after pictures with either the physique system or the hair care or both. This is just random. I'm just like going through my notes. Make sure you put a date on the before picture and on the after picture. That's important, because it helps people realize what we have, okay? Because what we have is really amazing and working. Let's see what else here. Did you know that our True Science is on the Think Dirty app, the skincare? We all know about the hair care having 2 and 1 for the Think Dirty score, but the skincare has 0 for the hand cream and 1 and 2 for the other parts. Okay, so the price goes up for Kansas City from $99 today through the 16th to, oh, I was wrong. It's not $149, it's $169. $169. So you want to get the $99. So get registered. Anybody that registers, by the way, for Kansas City before the price goes up to $169, message me that you registered with a screenshot of your registration with your name and address, and you're going to get a super prize from me in the mail. Let's see. And I just want to say, what else? There was something else. Oh, really exciting. Okay. We talked about the qualities of an influencer. We talked about what it takes to be an influencer in LifeVantage. Okay, so we have actually looked at every single person that became an elite distributor in LifeVantage in the last year. And what happened was, because of social media, there were several people that got there, and because of our red carpet program, there were several people that got there really quickly in the last year. So of the people that got to elite in the last year, they ranged from 1 month, obviously that was a person that came with a previous team from another network marketing company, all the way up to 69 months. And I'm even an outlier from that. I'm 79.5 months. But the average was about 22 months. And they looked at how many Pro 3s these brand new elites had, and it was about 22. They looked at how many distributors these brand new elites had, and it was about 30 personally enrolled, and they looked at the number of customers these brand new elites had, and it was about 75. So they came up with this, they want our whole company to be filled with influencers, because what they found is if somebody has about 25 influencers in their business, they're a 7-figure earner. Now that sounds so foreign to me, 7-figure earner, because, you know, but just trust me, they've looked at the numbers, and if you have 25 influencers in your organization, you will be a 7-figure earner. So in LifeVantage, with all of the data that they accumulated and what, you know, they basically said, you know, you're enrolling monthly, you have a new person mentality, you're building Pro3s, you create and follow systems, you consistently rank advance, you qualify for incentive trips, and you attend events, and you're an elite. These qualities are what it takes to be an elite, to be an influencer, and what they came up with is an ascent to influencer promotion. So with the data that they had, that influencers or elites had 22 months to elite, enrolled an average of 22, or had an average of 22 Pro3s in the organization, and enrolled 30 distributors and 75 customers, they came up with this promotion. If you enroll one, okay, so if you enroll, I gotta look at the slide, sorry. If you're less than a Pro3 right now, they're gonna give you a slight break. If you get to Pro3 by June 30th, and you have 10 distributors enrolled, that's 2 a month, and if you have 15 customers enrolled, that's 3 a month, you will be treated as if you are an elite. So in other words, you'll get special seating, you'll get special recognition, and you'll get to go to the elite reception, which is at the NCAA Hall of Fame in Kansas City. I'm trying to find it. So if you are not, if you're above a Pro3, then you have to enroll, you have to actually have at least 2 Pro3s in your organization. And again, you have to have 10 new customers, 10 new distributors and 15 new customers by the end of June. And you will get that same thing, preferred seating throughout the event, special gift and swag, attendance at the elite reception at the National Collegiate Basketball Hall of Fame, and recognition. You get to go to the elite reception. Now, I had to be elite to go to the elite reception. So this is an opportunity for you guys who may not yet be elite to get to go to the elite reception and be treated as an elite. Now, if you're Pro 5 and above, you have to enroll 1 new Pro3 each month, not enroll, excuse me, you have to have 1 new Pro3 in your organization each month, so a total of 5 new Pro3s, 2 new distributors a month, so 10 total, and 3 customers a month, so 15 new customers. So do this, get this. So if you're less than a Pro3, so you need to become a Pro3 by the end of June, have 2 new distributors a month, 10 total, 3 new customers a month, or 15 total, and you'll get to be treated as an elite. If you're a Pro3 or Pro4 currently, you need to create 2 new Pro3s in your organization by the end of June, enroll 10 total distributors, or 2 a month, enroll 15 total customers, or 3 a month, and you'll get the elite experience, or the ascent to influencer. Now, if you're Pro 5 and above, again, you have to have 5 new Pro3s in your organization. It could be anywhere in your organization. You do not have to enroll them. And 2 new distributors personally enrolled, so 10 total, that's 2 a month, or 15 new customers, or 3 a month. So those of you that do that will be treated as if you are elite at Kansas City, because you will be elite. That was stressed over and over again at our Elite Academy, is the role of the influencer, and totally get that, because influencers do drive organizations, at least until this app takes over and we have this, 97% just can, follow the app like Uber. So I'm going to mute myself, because we have Debbie Zito, who is a Pro 7 influencer in our organization. Woo! And she's going to take over and give her thoughts on the event. So thank you, Debbie, for joining us.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, first of all, it cracks me up because I'm signed in as you. I don't know if you noticed that. I would love to be Sean McKee. How awesome are you? And first of all, Sean, thank you so much. You guys, she drove over 11 hours yesterday and probably went to bed at 4 this morning. And she is on this webinar firing us up. And you guys should be motivated. We are all influencers. We are part of the best company. To be at those events are just so motivating. Yes, I came home exhausted too, but I am overwhelmed with joy and excitement and ready to move ahead. So think like an influencer, grow your business. Don't be afraid to share your story and share the excitement with other people, because people pick up on that. And I felt that in that room of those, I don't know how many thousands were there at this convention, but I felt it, and I left with a lot of passion for this company and our products. So listen, we've got lots of fun things ahead. You know, Sean just talking about that influencer program, and how great is it that they're going to have this wonderful incentive program, and everybody, this is doable. I know it. I've seen it. I see it happening, and now is the time for our company. People need to hear about it. Write this plan down. We'll list all those steps that Sean just talked about it, so you can put it on your vision board. And that's just what I did. I thought ahead. You know, I left, things just this past year are crazy. I'm still trying to figure it out. But what I have figured out is that I'm not afraid to share the excitement with everybody. And once I, in my mind, thought about this and how incredible an opportunity that this is, you know what? That's when my business grew, because people saw that excitement. I put things on my vision board, and I, we say this all the time, if you see it and you believe it, then you are more likely to achieve it. So write down a few things that Sean talked about tonight, things that resonated with you. I'm thinking about, we've got our great new physique system. They'll announce, I think, the beginning of March, they're going to have a great program, a weight management program, and people can plug into that. And I think just one other thing I want to talk about is that, you know, success is measured in I don't know, a different way for everybody. For me, it's been a year of personal growth. Yes, the financial success has been great. It's been wonderful for my family and a great gift. But the personal growth, oh my gosh, you guys, what I have learned to do on this little phone, I mean, I'm so impressed that I can figure out how to send messages and to do things on an over app. And I mean, that just excites me. When my 20-year-old kids asked me to do something on the phone, I was like, yes, I can do that. So anyway, and Sean, I told Sean, I called her yesterday morning, I said, please always remind me to thank you for getting me in this business, because I love you. And, you know, thank the person that invited you tonight. I see new people on this call. Hi, Camille. I'm so excited. I can't see everybody on here. I think I saw Chris. So listen, you know, thank the person that invited you to LifeVantage, because I promise you that it's going to change your life in one way or another. So anyway, I think that's all I want to say. Again, thank you, Sean. I know you didn't get much rest. We love you. You're awesome. We've got a call. I know Gabe Pearson's Monday night call's coming up. So are we all done, Sean?
I think so. Yeah. Thank you so much. You know, I think you're just trying to apologize for my appearance by talking about how little sleep I got. I know.
I talked to you right before this, and I thought, oh my gosh, you're amazing. You got no and you're going to do that. You know what? She is an example of servant leadership right there. You can be 10% of what Dr. McKee is. You will be successful in life. So we're hanging on your coattails, okay?
Awesome. Well, yeah, thank you so much. You know what? Thanks for calling me right beforehand, because I did 25 jumping jacks to just kind of liven myself up. We all need to remember 25 jumping jacks solves all problems, really.
That's right. That's right.
Or 10 squat jumps.
I do. Not very well, by the way.
Yes, I have tortured Debbie with those many times. So anyway, what I'm so excited about this event, I mean, most of us on this call, we're actually lucky enough to be there. And I will tell you that it felt so powerful. It was, I cried more at this event. I think most of us cried because we're starting to really step out of our comfort zones. We're really starting to expand our influence and in what we're able to do in this world. And it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming the amount of lives that we're able to impact and the change that we're able to affect and the responsibility that we have really to carry this forward. So just, you know, stop. If you are thinking small, stop thinking small. If you're not thinking small, keep thinking big, because this is so, as Gabe says over and over again, it's bigger than you can even wrap your mind around what we have. And I never want to lose this feeling of gratitude and just wonder that we were even given this opportunity. So I'm really thankful. I'm glad this is recorded because there's, you know, not enough of us on this call that need to hear it.